guys, welcome back to my ASMR channel. Today I am going to do a little whispered ramble, and I'm just going to talk about what I have been up to lately. So let's get into it. I had a graduation to go to this week, and so that is what I did this morning actually. And so I have been sort of hopping hotels in order to have some alone time for myself, some time to film, and also make it to the graduation. But everything went well. Everything was amazing. And we also celebrated the graduation by going out to dinner for 2 nights in a row, so that was really fun. One of the dinners that we went to was at Downtown Disney, the Italian restaurant there. And so we sat upstairs, and there was a big group of us, and we ate a lot of good food. And again, today we had dinner with a big group of us and ate a lot of good food. So a lot's been going on the past 2 days for this graduation, which was great. It was really fun. And I got to see a lot of people that I haven't seen in a while. And I also got to meet new people, some professors, and some people that were a part of the graduation ceremony at the school and stuff like that. So that was really cool. And before that, I like to stay in different hotels, as I've mentioned before. So before I went to the graduation, I found a new hotel that has just been built, and I saw that it had really good reviews, so I wanted to stay there before I came down to the actual city of the graduation. So the new hotel is in Arcadia, the city of Arcadia, off the 210 freeway. And I'm from California, for the people that are watching from out of state or out of the country, because I know that you guys are there. I see your comments, and I see you in my YouTube analytics and stuff like that, so I know you're there. And I love you guys. So I'm in California, and so that is what I'm talking about here, is a new hotel in California. And I wanted to check it out because although I love looking at reviews of food and hotels and everything that I'm going to experience in my life, I also want to experience it for myself to see how I feel about it. So I booked this hotel in Arcadia. I went there. It was beautiful, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the food. I enjoyed the hotel room. Pretty much everything about it, the staff, and everything was great. I wish I had a chance to go into the pool, but I didn't get a chance to go. So next time I would like to swim in the pool. But other than that, everything was great. They had a lot of different options for drinks and food. So they had like a lounge sort of in the lobby area, and it was very roomy. There were booths and bar seats and tables and high tops and things. And that was sort of like when you first walk in, it's like the loungy bar, and that one stayed open the latest, I believe, until like 11 p.m. And then they had a rooftop bar, which was really cool, which is the one that I went to. And also, right next to that lobby bar, they had like an Italian restaurant that does breakfast and I believe also dinner. So, all of this information is online or on your app when you book the hotel. So this hotel is across the street from Santa Anita Race Park, which is just stunning views. So I made sure to pick a room that had views of the Santa Anita Race Park, and it was really great. And sometimes when I book these hotels, the app will show me a map, and I'll be able to choose the rooms. I've noticed sometimes the map is not on the app, and I think they just maybe haven't gotten to it yet, or because normally I am it's very easy for me to pick my room and look at the map. But so when the map is not there for me to pick my room, because let me mention, they pick the room So I did have to double check on some of the rooms and some of the room numbers. Anyways, I picked a good room. So I went to that Arcadia hotel, and my room was nice. It had a good view. And then I wanted to check out the rooftop bar, and I was also hearing music, like techno music. And I'm like, is someone throwing a party? Like, where is that sound coming from? So I go to check out the rooftop, and then I met a lady in the elevator too. And she was like, are you going to the 4th floor? And I'm like, yes, I want to check out the rooftop. And she's like, me too. And so we both went up there to check it out. And she actually wanted to go look around first, I think, but I had told the hostess, you can just give me a table, like, I'm ready here. So I heard the DJ music, and I'm like, oh, this is where the music's coming from. And she's like, yeah. And I told her, like, I could hear it from my room. And she's like, oh my God. And I said, like, don't worry, I just came to join the party, it's fine. So the bar was full, and the whole place was packed, okay? And then she sat me by the window overlooking, again, Santa Anita Park. And it was a really good spot. So it's a high top, and there's like just glass all across the rooftop, and you could just enjoy the view. There's another hotel across the way. I think it was called the Meridian or something like that. I'm not sure who owns that one. But anyways, it was very nice views. So I had a great time, and I had looked at the menu before I went up there because I wanted to know, what I wanted. And I kind of saw and had an idea of what I wanted, and I was ready to order, and so I did. So I ordered some, I'm gonna put like pictures and videos in this whispered ramble. I ordered some, I think it's called corn ribs, and then those were delicious. And then I ordered some guac and chips, also delicious. So the food was delicious. I just felt like having little appetizers at that moment. And then I had a drink that I can't remember what it was called, something blush, crimson blush, and it had tequila and blackberry in it, and it was so good. So I really enjoyed the drink as well, and I am picky about food and drinks, but everything was delicious. Everything was great. I just kind of was vibing out with the DJ music and everyone having a good time and the views and everything like that. When everything just kind of makes sense, that's kind of what was going on. And I was just like, I like this hotel. I like this place, and I would come back. So that is my consensus on the new hotel. It's very lovely, and everything was very easy, and that's kind of how I judge a hotel too. Was it easy for me to get in there? Was it easy for me to park? Was it easy for me to get my digital key, so I could just go in and out? And it was, and the staff was helpful if I needed anything. And so I just I think that bar closed at like 10 o'clock, the rooftop one. So if you wanted to keep the party going, I guess you could go downstairs to the lounge one, but I was tired, so I went to my room and I just relaxed. And then the next morning I was getting ready to leave, and I was trying to think about if I wanted to just get breakfast on the road, but I decided to try the breakfast downstairs. It's like a brunch. Well, for me it was brunch because by the time I got there it was, kind of not that early, but not that late yet. So anyways, I again had looked at the menu so I would know what I wanted. And the downstairs restaurant was very beautiful, very elegant, very nice. And what did I order? I ordered steak and eggs. So I really enjoyed it. And you can get the steak cooked however you like and the eggs cooked however you like. So I got that. And it also comes with toast, but I didn't get the toast. And I'm just kind of trying to stay on like a protein diet. And anyways, everything was great. I really enjoyed it there too. I think I had a coffee, I had an Americano there as well. So I ate my food, and then I packed half of it to go, I think, and finished it on the road. But because I still had like a 30-minute drive to go after anyways, so I left there. I was happy, and I had to drive to the OC area, which is sort of where I hang out most of the time. That's where Disney is, that's where my job is, and things like that. So I always talk about the OC because I'm usually in the OC, but I do hop around everywhere because I love trying new hotels and new places. So I kind of been hopping still. I'm still hopping hotels. Okay, so I ended up today, right now, I ended up in Dana Point, California. So I'm on the beach, and you guys can probably hear the street. I did Google what room to get at this hotel. I am at the Doheny Beach Garden Inn in Dana Point. So I did Google which room would have a beach view. So I got a beach view at this hotel. It's really cool. And this hotel is very nice. Again, I've never stayed at this one, so I like to see, like, are the reviews correct? Do I like it? I like it. This is more of a beachy vibe hotel, okay? So it is very beachy, and the room that I picked is overlooking the beach, the ocean. It's very windy today, okay? So you guys could be hearing a lot of stuff in the background. You could be hearing wind, and you could be hearing the street, because even though I have a beach view, I'm right on the street as well. So I am on PCH, which in California pretty much extends all across the coast and every beach. So, all the way up to Malibu. But anyways, I am not too far from San Diego. So some of you might know where that is. But yeah, I didn't realize how windy it was going to be today. But it's fine. So someone told me to get a poke bowl out here. They heard I was coming to Dana Point, and they're like, you have to go to this poke place and get a poke bowl. Of course, I'm going to do that because I love poke bowls. And when I looked up the place, it looks really good, but it's closed like 2 days out of the week, which is the day that I'm here. It's closed, but no big deal. So I'm like, okay, because they said poke, now I'm craving poke, so I need to get that. But there's some restaurants in this hotel. There's a rooftop restaurant in this hotel as well, which is overlooking the ocean, which I'm sure has amazing views, because it's kind of the same side that I'm on. Then there is a bar downstairs, I think, and another little restaurant. So there's a couple of options here, but I kind of wanted to get out. I've been running around all day, and then I came here and it was all quiet, and I'm like, oh no, I've been around people all day, and then usually I want my quiet time. Like, I like my quiet time, but because I've been around them for like 2 days in a row, I kind of was like, oh no, I need to get out. So I went out again. So I looked up another poke place, and it is literally like 2 lights down that way. And I went to try it out, and I got salad, seaweed salad, macaroni salad, and then I got a shrimp and spicy tuna with some little toppings and hot sauce. It was amazing. I parked at the park and I ate it. It was delicious. I was going to bring it back to my room, but like I said, I kind of wanted to be outside for a little bit, and the views are just so beautiful here. There's a lot of little places you can walk. There's trails, there's stairs. If you want to work out outside, you can do it here, although it is a bit windy today. But it's like not that bad. You could still walk around. So when I went to this park to eat my poke bowl, they have these tall trees, and a big old branch just fell. It broke off and fell. Luckily it didn't fall on the street, but it was very close to the street. But I'm like, good thing that didn't fall onto somebody. Like, I had to go check, and then I filmed it, so maybe I can put it in this video. But I'm just like, it's not every day that I see a big old branch fall on the ground. Just at that time that I'm staring at the tree, it just fell. Anyways, it was crazy, but that happened. Going back to the poke bowl, I wanted to mention the reason I loved it so much is because they offered macaroni salad, and I have not seen that offered anywhere. those poke bowls. I mean, maybe you guys have, but me personally, I have not seen a place that offers that. And I've been to great places that make poke, but I am addicted to macaroni salad. I love macaroni salad. I really do. And so I get it when I like eat Hawaiian food, like Oh No Hawaiian or or King's Hawaiian restaurant's really good in Torrance, California. But they make the King's Hawaiian bread, and they have a restaurant which has great food. But yeah, I don't really see that offered with the poke bowl, so I was so excited, and it was really like one of the most exciting parts of the bowl for me. But yeah, so I am going to show you guys the bowl, and I will tell you guys the name of the restaurant in Dana Point. But I would definitely recommend it, and I would definitely go there again. So good. There was a bit of a line, so I had to wait for a minute, but it wasn't too bad. Then I was craving something sweet, so I went to Starbucks and got a little chocolate croissant. And I might not eat it right now because I'm kind of full, but I kind of got it just to have food in my hotel room. I'm sure they have like a snack shop downstairs, but I haven't even made it to the lobby of this hotel because I didn't really need to. I just went to the parking structure, and then when I used the elevator, I came straight up to my room, so I missed the lobby on this one. I might want to go check it out just to see, but I didn't really have to go there today. So anyways, I have my 2 free bottled waters in the room, so I got those. So I have water, and then I have a little croissant for a snack for maybe the morning. But yeah, I like to have a little food in my room just in case I feel like having a snack. But yeah, I've been eating all day, and so lately I have been choosing salmon as my meals. So every time we went out these past 2 days, I ordered salmon, and it's just kind of in my head to get my omega-3s because I had mentioned before that this eye has a problem, and so I'm supposed to eat a lot of omega-3s, which you can find in fish, seafood, and flax seeds and chia and stuff like that. So it's always in my mind to eat fish. So I've been ordering salmon everywhere we go. So the first restaurant that we went to, the one at Downtown Disney, the Italian one, I ordered a salmon Caesar salad. It was delicious the way they cooked the salmon and everything. I love when salmon's like a little crispy on top. I love that crisp. It's just so good. And the salmon was soft. It was cooked perfectly, and I love Caesar salad. I really, really do. So that was delicious. That's what I ordered. And then today, when we went to dinner after the graduation, this was an American restaurant that we went to. And what did I get? Oh my god, I got salmon tacos. So I was going to do another salmon salad. I think it was a Caesar as well, possibly. So that's what I was going to do again. But then I'm like, let me just try something else with salmon. They had a salmon plate too, but I just kind of wanted something a little bit different, like a little bit fun. So I got the salmon tacos, and they were really good too, and it came with like some beans on the side, so that was good. I ate everything. And then we had some appetizers before that, and then we had I think we had like deviled eggs for appetizer and spinach artichoke dip and calamari, and then we had our meal, and then we had dessert. And the server was really nice. She put a candle on the dessert for the graduate and everything. We didn't even tell her. I know she knew it was like a graduation, and that's what we were there for. We had like balloons and gifts and stuff and a big party, but we didn't know she was gonna do the candle, so that was really nice of her. So yeah, we got a couple desserts, we shared those, and everyone had a great time, and everything was really delicious. So we had a fun evening. But yeah, now I'm here in my hotel. But you could see, like, behind me, you can kind of tell this room has the beachy vibes. And the sun is going down. Actually, it's probably fully down now. But the sky is still light. The sunset is still sort of, in the sky there, the colors. I did want to film with some natural light, as I do sometimes, but I'm using some of my lighting and some of the hotel room lighting, and there is light coming from outside from this direction. But hopefully that is okay, and hopefully the sound is okay, because now the air conditioning just came on. But I don't want to let the outside noise or any of the extra hotel noise stop me from making this video, because I just wanted to make it. But anyways, so I am probably going to go to Disneyland tomorrow at some point. If I wake up early, then I can try to make it to Rope Drop. But if I don't wake up early, I have some things that I need to do in the daytime, and then I can go to Disneyland at night, which sometimes I prefer to go at night because it's less crowded. Not like sometimes in the evening it gets a little bit crowded, but like not late night, evening time, it's not as bad sometimes, because on a weekday people don't really like to stay there too late, because they're, either their kids have to go to bed or they have work in the morning. So sometimes when it's like late night, it's kind of a chill, mellow night at Disneyland, and it's fun that way. But I don't know at what point I will get there, but I do have to get there at some point because I booked it already. So, and I'm not going to cancel. I would have to cancel at midnight tonight, but I'm not going to cancel. So I will try to get there at some point tomorrow. I keep shaking on the bed, so I think I'm shaking the camera. But sorry about that. Anyways, yeah, so that is what's going on. I am changing hotels tomorrow night, so I'm just here for one night. I'm glad that I love this hotel. It's really cute and cozy. It's quiet. The outside, the street noise isn't bothering me. It's very mellow in here. But yeah, so tomorrow I will be going to another hotel, and it's another hotel that I haven't been to. Now, last night I stayed at a hotel that I have already been to, and it is one of my favorites, and that one has free breakfast and everything like that, and a full kitchen, so I love staying there. So that was very comfortable for me. But tomorrow night I am staying again in the OC area, but at a new hotel that I've never been to. And I've seen this hotel on the app plenty of times, and I've almost booked it many times, but I just haven't booked it yet because the other hotels that I am used to were available. So I haven't had a chance to visit this hotel or try it out yet. But tomorrow's going to be the day where I'm going to check it out, and I'm going to see if I like it. It looks pretty nice. Good reviews. The rooms look nice. The building looks nice. And I just want to see when I get there, like what it's going to be like. So I hope that it's amazing, and I hope that it's great. So far I've had really good luck this week, so I am hoping that happens tomorrow. And what else? Yeah, I've enjoyed all of my stays, so I will definitely check in tomorrow and see what that is all about. They actually sent me, when I went to the Arcadia hotel, they sent me $18 free for food and drinks, so that's what I used at the rooftop bar. Even though I went over that amount, I probably went over that amount by like $30 possibly, because of everything that I ordered. But you can use it however you like. I think it's good to use an app for a hotel, and just kind of any way that you can get points if you are someone that stays at hotels a lot or does vacations a lot. It's kind of nice to get those points, and the more points you get, the more lovely things that they add to your stay, and you will see it when you go there and use these perks more often. So you get your free bottles of water, and then on top of that, they gave me the $18 that day. So these little things will happen when you're using the app. And then tomorrow at the other hotel, the new hotel that I haven't been to, now I know which ones I want to go back to and which ones have, just everything that I need. And also, I started a folder in my notes app on my phone, and I write down the hotels that I stay at and which rooms that I love, so that I know next time which room to pick, right? And if that room's not available, that's okay, you can pick another room. But it's nice to know, because I can't always remember the room numbers and which hotel and what's going on. So I made a little folder. I wrote down, different hotels and the different rooms that I love. And so it's making it a little bit easier for me next time when I want to pick, especially if that hotel doesn't have a map on the app, which it usually does. But, again, I had that issue this time that they didn't have a map, but no big deal. The rooms were great, and yeah, so I write down the hotels and the room numbers in a little folder, and it's making it a lot easier for me. So, yeah, I am going to continue on my little mini vacation here. I would like to stay a little bit longer, but I will need to hop another hotel probably at this point, and I don't know if they're available. It's summertime, so it's kind of hard to find discounted hotels sometimes at this time. It's like the busy season, so that's why I've been hopping around. And also I want to stay in my favorite hotels, so those are my first picks, so those are the ones I look for first, and then if those aren't available, I'm like, oh, now I gotta try a new hotel. But I've been lucky this week, so I am going to see if there's anything available. I would love to go back to that Arcadia one, or any of my favorites, and sometimes they're just not available. And if you wanted to stay, you could stay somewhere, but it might be somewhere far or out of your way with a discount, so you're kind of like, I don't want to stay in that city, I want to stay in my cities. Anyways, that is what has been going on lately, and that's what's been going on this week. So, just hanging out with everyone and having a good time. But I'm going to wrap up this video, and then I'm going to edit this video before one of my lights goes out, because I have a very bright light. It's kind of bothering my eye. I also bought a humidifier for my room for my eye, because I've just been doing so much research on my eye problem, my dry eye problem, and I read that a humidifier would be good because the air is so dry that it's probably bothering my eye. So I bought a big humidifier off of Amazon. It's been working really good. It has a cool little light in it, so I love it. So I put that in my room. And then I bought a travel humidifier as well. I'm so thankful that I did. It works great, and it's very pretty, and it's got all these changing lights as well. And you gotta put different kinds of water in both of the humidifiers. So the one for my room, you have to put clean water, and then the travel one, it says it works best with tap water, which I've never heard before for a humidifier, but this will be the first time, and it's been working fine. It's been working great. So I am traveling with it, and I put it in every one of my hotel rooms. I charge it, I get it going, and it's lovely. Another thing I read was to put coconut oil on my eye. So I've been doing the massages and everything, and using the specific eye wipes, and the heat and the cold, the ice makes it feel the best. I've been traveling around with ice baggies, which is kind of inconvenient, but I just travel around with like a little cooler, and there's ice at every hotel. There's ice machines at every hotel, and yeah, so I've been traveling around with that. But yeah, someone said to put coconut oil. I've been reading up on it. I've been watching videos. So, did I try it? Yes, I did. So I have been rubbing coconut oil on it. It's been working really well. I guess it's like a natural lubricant. I don't know. I have the eye lube that I put inside my eye at night as well, but you can't really see used the travel humidifier last night and I put the coconut oil on today, so I don't know if that's what did it. Oh, and I've been eating salmon. A lot of seafood. Well, I had seafood again tonight with the poke bowl, with the shrimp and the spicy tuna. So there's all my omega-3s. So something might be working, because before I came out here, I was like dying. I didn't even get like 1 minute of comfort for that eye. It was really, really bothering me. And sometimes I'll do like 10 different things to fix it and it still won't work. Sometimes it just won't let up. And so, it's very crazy, but I've been watching videos about certain eye care places, which again, my doctor never mentioned to me. I had said this in a previous video, that they didn't really tell me much when I went to the eye doctor, but I saw these like special eye care places that would like clamp your eyelid to sort of make sure that your own natural eye, lubricant was coming out. But anyway, they were like massaging it. They were putting like all this kind of jelly on it. I don't know. They were doing like a whole thing. So I don't know if there's a clinic like that near me, and I just don't even know how much that would cost. There goes my light. But yeah, I can't imagine how much that's gonna cost, I have no idea. I already paid 2 different doctors $300 to basically tell me nothing. But yeah, I don't know how much those clinics cost. One of them was like in New York, so, but I'm sure they have them out here, and I don't know what they would do, and I don't know if it would work. But something magically has happened today where I feel better, but you never know. Tomorrow could get worse. That's what I don't like about it. It's like not predictable, and it's really hard to function when you don't know when you're going to be able to use your eye or not, or use your vision or not. It's not like you could just wear glasses. I wish that's how easy it was, but it's not. So, anyways, I think all of these things are working. The salmon, the humidifier, the coconut oil, the ice. I don't know. But I am getting really thirsty now. I think that poke bowl made me really thirsty. So I am going to drink a lot of water and stay hydrated. And I am going to rest and enjoy this beautiful beach view. I will put pictures and videos in this video. And I hope that you guys enjoy all the content. And yeah, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. And I will talk to you guys very soon.